say some people get all the luck, golden roads, doors unlocked. Others swear the world's unfair, every step feels heavy there. But I've watched the same rain fall on every street, on everyone. Some curse the sky, some raise their face. Same storm, different take. It's not the cards you're dealt that day, it's how you choose to play. There's no such thing as lucky or cursed, just how you read what happens first. The fall can mean you lost your way, or learned something you'll use someday. The world doesn't change its tone, it's how you call it your own. Two hearts break in the same old way. One shuts down, one walks away. One says, why does this find me? One says, this will shape me. Same closed door, same goodbye, same tear running down the eye. One sees proof they'll never win, the other sees where they begin. Fate doesn't speak, it doesn't choose, it waits on what you do. There's no such thing as lucky days, only moments you frame. You can call it bad and let it stay, or call it fuel and walk away. Nothing's written in stone, it's how you see it that decides the road. If you believe the world's against you, every sign will prove it true. If you believe there's more to find, you'll see chances hiding in the lines. Oh, luck isn't found, it's named by the meaning you give the pain. So there are no lucky ones or lost, no chosen few, no extra cost, just people standing in the rain, choosing how to explain. The same old world, the same old view becomes different when it's seen by you. The story doesn't change its sound, you're the one who turns it around. There's no luck controlling you, only the way you choose to view.
Don't dig into yesterday, it turns to anger anyway. Why did I do it like that? That road just pulls you back. Don't run too far ahead in time. What if I fall? What if I'm fine? The future loves to shake your ground, with worry spinning all around. Past gets heavy, future shakes, both will steal what this moment makes. There's only one place breathing now, it's right here, right now. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Give your life to where you stand. One place, one breath, one honest try. Put your whole heart in the now. When we live right here, right now, everything wakes up somehow. Stay present, stay alive. This is where we start to shine. I've seen people lose their fire, thinking too much, reaching too far. Regret pulls hard, fear pulls fast, both make today disappear. But life only happens here, not in then, and not in here. If I give this moment my all, that's where miracles call. No replay, no rewind, no guarantee, no perfect sign. Just a second loud and clear, asking me to be here. Don't live behind, don't live ahead. Place your soul where your feet are set. One task, one dream, one focus, shout. Pour your whole life in the now. When we live right here, right now, even ordinary days light up. No fear, no freeze, no doubt. This is how we come alive. Past is a lesson, not a home. Future's a guess, not a throne. If I split my heart in three, I lose the only place I can be. So I choose this breath, this place, this sweat, this moment, this face. I won't drown in yesterday, I won't borrow fear from tomorrow's pain. I give my life to what I do now, right here without a doubt. One moment fully lived is stronger than 1,000 what ifs. Stay here, stay true, stay loud. This is how we live it out. Not yesterday, not someday, today. Put your life right here and watch everything start to move.
There's a part of me that shuts its eyes, pretends the cracks aren't in the light. Says maybe if I don't look down, the ground won't feel so close right now. And there's a voice that won't let go, says face it, this is where you're thrown. Two sides pulling at my chest, one wants comfort, one wants rest. Running feels like breathing air, but staying asks for more than prayer. There's a me that doesn't want to see, and a me that says accept reality. Because you can't live in yesterday, or in a dream that fades away. If I want to feel alive right now, I have to stand where I am somehow. I tried to rewrite what had been done, turn every loss into a different one. But truth kept knocking on my door, saying you can't be here anymore. Denial's warm, it holds you tight, but it steals the shape of your tonight. You can't build tomorrow's ground if you won't hear the present sound. Hope doesn't grow where truth's denied, it grows where you decide to try. There's a me that wants to turn away, and a me that knows I need today. Because pretending keeps me still, and stillness isn't living, it kills. If I wanna move to finally be, I have to meet reality. Acceptance isn't giving in, it's where rebuilding can begin. Not liking it, not saying it's fine, just saying this moment is mine. There's a me that fears what's real, and a me that knows it's how I heal. I can't live where I wish I'd stayed, I can only live in today. So I breathe it in, the truth I see, and choose to live the life in front of me. I won't run, I won't pretend, this is where my life begins. Reality isn't the enemy, it's the place where I learn to be.
Okay if you're moving slow, if the road feels long to you. You don't have to race the world or prove what you can do. Every step you take still counts, even small ones move the ground. There's no rule that says you're late just because you chose your pace. The only thing that really matters now is where your feet are facing. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you're facing ahead with your own 2 feet, your own heartbeat on the path that you choose instead. Don't borrow someone else's speed, don't walk a borrowed plan, just keep moving forward. Honestly, this is your life, your way. Some days you walk, some days you rest, some days you question all your steps, but standing still because of fear is heavier than moving here. You don't need to see the end, you don't need to know what's next. All you need is this one truth: the road appears beneath you. Looking forward doesn't mean you're strong, it means you're still choosing to go on. It doesn't matter how slowly you move, if the direction is true. With your own voice, your own choice, doing what feels right to you. No shortcuts, no disguise, no pretending to be someone else. Just step by step with open eyes, you're walking your own road. Even the quietest steps can last, even gentle paths go far. You're not behind, you're not wrong, you're exactly where you are. The courage isn't running fast, it's trusting your feet to last. So take your time, it's all okay. Slow progress still moves ahead, as long as you're walking with your heart. There's nothing left unsaid. Face forward, stand your ground, let your pace be what it is. No matter how long the journey takes, you're living your own life. Quiet is fine, what matters is this: you're walking forward. on your own 2 feet.
They keep telling you who to be, what to want, what the world should see. Change your color, soften your sound, fit the shape that's going around. They call it help, they call it care, but little by little you disappear. Every time you bend too far, you lose another part of who you are. It's easy to blend, easy to comply, harder to look yourself in the eye. In a world that keeps trying to remake you, staying yourself is the bravest thing you do. Everything pulls you apart, holding your ground is a work of art. They reward the ones who play along, who learn the words, who sing the song. But silence grows in borrowed skin when you forget where you begin. You don't need to win their game, you don't need to earn their name. There's a strength they'll never see in choosing who you'll always be. You don't know the world a disguise, you owe your soul a life that's true. In a world that keeps pushing you to change, being yourself is a quiet flame, not perfect, not polished or new, just real, just you. When the pressure tries to leave its mark, staying whole is the hardest part. It takes more courage not to run, not to become what they've become, to stand alone, misunderstood, and still believe that you are good. They may never call it brave, but you'll know the life you save. In a world obsessed with making you more, staying yourself is the greatest score. Not fame, not praise, not victory, but living in your own integrity when everything asks you to fall in line. Being yourself is a triumphant time, so stay who you are, don't trade it away. That choice you make every single day isn't small, isn't easy or fast. It's the greatest thing you'll ever last.
It's easy to step in when the ending's clear, when the crowd already knows who wins, to raise your hand when the odds are fair and call it bravery then. But I've seen fear dress up as sense, call itself being wise. Only fighting battles you can't lose is how the spirit hides. Real courage doesn't ask for proof. It doesn't wait for guarantees. It shows up when the cost is known and still says, this is me. Cowards only fight when they know they'll win, when the ground is safe, when the light is dim. But I pray for the courage to stand my ground, even when defeat is all around. Because some losses carry more truth, more meaning than an easy proof. There are battles worth the pain, where losing still means I stay the same. I've walked away to save my name, called it calm, called it control. But every time I chose the safe road, I felt it cost my soul. Not every fight is meant to crown, not every stand is meant to shine. Some are taken so you can look yourself in the eyes afterward. Winning isn't always the test. Sometimes it's choosing not to bend. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is lose without regret. Cowards only fight when the end looks kind, when the risk is low, when the stars align. But give me the nerve to raise my voice when silence would be the easy choice. Because some defeats are still a win if I don't betray what's deep within. There are battles worth the fall, where losing proves I stood up tall. History won't remember every score, but it remembers who walked into the storm. Not the ones who played it safe, but the ones who chose to face what they knew they couldn't beat and fought anyway. I don't need the crown or the proof, I don't need the world's approval. I need the courage to take the fight, even when I know I might lose it all. Because some victories aren't won, they're earned by the stand you've done. There are losses worth the name, when defeat still means I was brave. Let them count the wins, I'll count the moments I didn't run. Because some fights are worth everything, even the loss.
I stood at the edge with 1,000 plans, waiting for the ground to understand. I asked the night for guarantees, but silence was the only thing it gave to me. Nothing moves when you stand and stare. The door won't open if you're not there. The future doesn't send a sign, it waits for a foot across the line. You don't see the road before you go, you see it after you say hello. Take the first step, the rest comes later. You can't choose the end, only choose the start. It may not land where you hoped it would, but it'll take you further than standing still ever could. Results don't come when you wait, they follow the ones who step into the rain. Some dreams break in unexpected ways, some winds look nothing like you prayed. But movement teaches you what's real, and never gives the doubt a shape to feel. You won't always always like where you arrive, but you'll know you were alive. Regret grows where courage stayed, but try and leave something that won't fade. Hope isn't knowing how it ends, it's trusting the step you take again. Take the first step, even unsure. The path won't promise a cure. It might not give you what you planned, but it'll give you something to stand on. No step taken, nothing earned, but every step gives something in return. If you fall, you learn the ground. If you fail, you learn your sound. Nothing teaches you who you are like choosing to begin, not knowing how far. Waiting feels safe, but it steals your chance. Life only moves when you dance. Take the first step, let the rest unfold. You don't need to be brave, just bold enough to go. The outcome isn't yours to claim, but the courage to start will know your name. Results don't knock on closed doors, they follow footsteps across the floor. So step out now, don't negotiate. The future's late for those who wait. It won't meet you where you stand, it meets you when you move.
I know one day I'll fade from view, like every name, like every truth. Not in fear, not in despair, just a fact that's always there. When I remember time runs out, the noise inside begins to quiet down. Suddenly the weight I wore doesn't weigh me anymore. What I thought I had to keep, what I thought I had to be, falls away when I can see what really matters to me. If I know this life won't last forever, then what am I so afraid of now? Remembering I'll lose it all someday shows me I have nothing left to lose somehow. Fear gets smaller, truth gets loud when I see this moment clearly now. Knowing I will die one day is the reason I finally live today. Chased approval, played it safe, held my breath, delayed my faith. But when the end steps into view, the courage I need feels simple and true. Why save words I need to say? Why wait for some better day? If everything is temporary, then honesty is necessary. When the future isn't guaranteed, I stop bargaining with fear. I choose what feels alive to me right here. If I know this life will end someday, it's dear. Because I know this life is finite, I stop postponing who I am. When everything can disappear, what's left is what I choose to stand for. I speak, I try, I love, I move, I stop pretending I have something to lose. Remembering I'll die one day is the best reminder to live my way. I won't wait for permission, I won't wait for someday. I remember the end and it teaches me how to live right now. Right now.
Every dream arrives without a sound, like a quiet knock when no one's around. It doesn't promise an easy road, just shows you a way you're strong enough to hold. You don't receive what you can't become, you don't feel the call if you couldn't run. There's a reason it chose your name, there's a reason it lit that flame. Dreams don't come to watch you wait, they come to ask what you create. If you were given a dream to hold, you were given the strength to make it real. But it won't move just because you believe. It moves when you work, when you bleed. The power's there, it always was. But dreams are built by effort, not luck. Some nights doubt speaks louder than hope. Some days feel heavier than you can cope. But dreams were never meant to be light, they're meant to pull you into the fight. You don't earn them by wishing well, you earn them by rising when you fail. Every step you take in the dark is effort, teaching your dream to start. Hope points the way, but effort walks. That's how visions learn to talk. If you were trusted with a dream this high, you were trusted with the will to try. But wanting isn't enough to stay, it's effort that clears the way. The gift was never just the dream, the gift was the strength to build the thing. Dreams don't lie, they don't pretend, they show you who you could be in the end. But only hands that choose to work turn possibility into earth. You don't prove yourself by the dream you see, you prove it by the days you keep. If a dream was placed inside your chest, it came with the power to pass the test. But it asks for sweat, it asks for time, it asks you to draw the line between wishing and becoming who you were always meant to grow into. So don't doubt the fire you feel, it's not there to stay unreal. Dreams are promises, it's true, but effort is how they come true.
You don't have to solve it all tonight. You don't need the perfect line. Every thought feels heavy now when you keep the curtains down. You've been staring at the dark too long, wondering where you went wrong. But maybe life's not asking why. Maybe it's asking you to try. When everything feels tight inside, there's one small thing you can decide. Don't make life harder than it has to be. If it's dark inside, let the light come in. Open the window, breathe it in. You'll see the air is different. You don't need answers right away. Just let a little sunshine stay. When the room feels heavy somehow, just open the window right now. You don't have to name the fear. You don't have to fix the years. Sometimes clarity doesn't come from thinking harder. Holding on like doesn't argue, doesn't fight. It only shows you what's inside. One small change, one simple move can shift the way the world feels to you. You don't have to understand the storm to feel the morning warm. Don't make life heavier in your head. If the room feels closed, let it open instead. Open the window, let it shine. Let the day remind you you're alive. It's okay if you don't know how. You don't have to figure it out. When the night feels too long somehow, just open the window right now. Light doesn't promise everything's fine. It just gives you another line, another breath, another view, another way to walk this through. You don't need a master plan, just a moment where you stand. Life doesn't need to be so hard. Not every shadow leaves a scar. Open the window, let it show. There's more than what you know. One step, one breath, one honest sound. That's how the way comes down. If it's dark, don't break it down. Just open the window and let the light in. Less thinking, more breathing. If it's dark, you know what to do. Open the window. Open the window.
They say you missed your moment somehow, that the best years are behind you now. Like dreams of dates they can't expire, like hearts forget how to desire. But I've seen sparks in tired eyes, I've seen hope wake up after time. Because becoming isn't about age, it's about turning the page. The past can talk, but it can't can't decide who you are on the other side. It's never too late to become who you were when you still believe before the world hurt. Time doesn't close the door on you, it waits for the moment you choose. No clock can tell you when to start, the future listens to your heart. Some people bloom when they're barely grown, some take the long way home, but every road that finally bends leads to the truth of who you've been. You don't erase the years you've lived, you use them all, you let them build the strength to stand and say out loud, I'm choosing me, starting now. You're not behind, you're not off track, you're just arriving with a heavier map. It's never too late to become who you are, not when you've come this far. Doubt may whisper, fear may stay, but they don't get the final say. Every breath you're given proves you still have something left to choose. What if the waiting wasn't wasted time? What if it shaped you line by line into someone brave enough to try without asking why now? Why this life? It's never too late to become who you see when you look ahead honestly. Not who you were, not who you've been, but who you choose to be again. As long as your heart can still create, you're never too late. So take the step you've been delaying. This moment's been patiently waiting. The life you want isn't out of reach, it's closer than you think.
You don't have to turn around, there's nothing there that holds you now. What's done is done, what's said is gone. The past can't pull you back alone. You've learned enough, you've paid your dues. You don't owe yesterday the truth. Every breath you take instead is pointing where you're meant to head. You won't find tomorrow by staring at before. You don't need to look behind, there's nothing that you have to find in front of you. The road unfolds more past than you could ever know. Step by step, the world appears, new chances louder than old fears. Don't turn back, don't slow your heart, there are endless just be what it's been. The future's where you breathe again. You don't need to look behind. What's waiting there won't change your mind. In front of you, the light expands. More directions than plans. Walk forward even unsure. That's how roads become yours. No matter where you choose to start, there are endless roads ahead. Don't look back, not because it didn't matter, but because everything you need is still in front of you.
The world doesn't pause when you do. It keeps on turning, asking who. We're eyes who'll stay where they've been, who'll grow, who'll settle in. Standing still feels safe somehow, but time keeps pulling. Anyhow, there's no middle ground to stay. You're either moving or you fade. Silence feels calm, but it lies. It's motion that keeps you alive. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. There's no standing still in this life. So lift your eyes, don't lower the aim. Set your purpose higher than yesterday. Progress isn't loud or kind, it's choosing growth every time. Some get tired and call it peace, some call comfort a kind of release, but comfort never changes the soul, it just makes the ceiling low. You weren't built to stay the same, you were built to stretch and strain, to reach beyond what feels secure and find out what you're really for. Fear says wait, doubt says slow, purpose is go. If you're not moving forward, you're losing ground. Even quiet days still count. So raise your goal, don't apologize. Aim higher than your current life. Growth begins the moment you choose to outgrow the version that's used. You don't need a sprint, just don't stand still. One honest step takes strength and will. Every day you choose to climb, you refuse to let side. If you're not moving forward, you drift away. This life demands a higher aim. Not tomorrow, not someday, but lifting your purpose today. Keep growing, keep your eyes aligned with something higher than the now you find. The world will keep moving on, with or without your name. So choose to rise, choose to go, and set your purpose high.
met people standing in the storm, with nothing easy, nothing warm. Still they don't waste their breath on blame, or small regrets that burn like flame. They don't let little worries grow, don't chase what they can't control. They know when fear won't change a thing, and let it go like drifting leaves. They don't pretend the pain's not there, they just don't let it rule their care. The ones I truly admire the most don't panic when the road gets rough. They don't worry where worry's useless, they don't fight what's out of touch. They leave the rest to something higher and focus on the part inside. They tend their heart, they change their ways and start again from the ground up. When life collapses without a sound, they don't fall apart, they turn around. They ask themselves not who's to blame, but how do I rise a better way. They don't demand the world be fair, they don't surrender to despair. They polish what is theirs to keep, their thoughts, their actions, how they speak. They know some things are meant to bend, so they bend themselves instead. The ones I call genuinely strong don't chase control that isn't theirs. They release what's beyond their reach and work on what they carry here. They trust the sky with what they can't and clean the ground where they still stand. They don't wait for life to change, they rebuild themselves from the root. Happiness isn't loud or bright, it doesn't shout, it doesn't fight. It lives in choices made each day, in quiet courage, steady ways to start again, to heal the core, to be a little kinder than before. The happiest souls I've ever known aren't free from loss or troubled days. They simply choose a wiser focus when the world won't go their way. They give their faith to what they can't and give their effort to the rest. That's how a life is truly saved, by renewing the heart again and again. Not everything needs fixing, not everything needs fear. Do what you can, release the rest and begin again, right here.
I've seen people ashamed of where they stand, counting steps from a broken plan. They whisper where they started from, like that decides what they'll become. But beginnings don't carry weight, they don't seal your future's fate. It's not the ground beneath your feet, it's where your eyes are set to meet. No one's judged by the first page, only by the dream they choose to chase. It's not about where you start today, it's how high you're brave enough to aim. Low ground, high hope, that's how it goes. Your reach defines the road. Success isn't born from where you've been, it's born from the height you believe in. life. Some start late in the dead of night, but distance fades when vision's clear. When something bigger pulls you near, you can rise from the smallest place if your target's set above the haze. Because steps grow longer when you know what you're reaching for. The climb feels steep for those who stare, but not for those who aim up there. It's not about where you start the race, it's the height of the goal you chase. Slow or fast, ahead or behind your aim, redraws the line. Success doesn't care about your name, only how high you're willing to aim. Don't lower the dream to match the floor. Raise your sight and build for more. History never asks how you begin, it asks how far you plan. So stand where you are, don't apologize. Lift your goal beyond the sky. The ground you're on won't hold you down if your vision's higher than now. It was never the start that decided your way, it was how high you dared to aim. One step, one breath, one clearer view. The future bends to what you choose. Aim higher than here and walk into it.
Every sorrow finds its way into our lives without a name. Some arrive like sudden rain, some stay longer than we'd planned. We don't choose the tears we cry, or the moments asking why. But nothing breaks us just to break. Even pain has something to say. Not all meaning shows its face, not all answers come on time. Some are hidden far from view, waiting quietly inside. Every sorrow means something, even when we can't see why. Sometimes it holds a meaning we'd never imagine in this life. No matter how heavy it feels, no matter how deep it goes, every sorrow is precious, that much I know. Some sadness changes who we are, softens edges, opens hearts. Some becomes a guiding star long after the night has passed. What feels wasted, what feels wrong, maybe shaping us all along. Pain doesn't come to steal our days, it comes to carve a deeper way. We don't need to rush the light. Morning knows the time to rise. Every sorrow means something, even the ones we never choose. They carry truths we couldn't hold without walking through them too. Nothing you felt is in vain, nothing you've loved is lost. Every sorrow is precious, certain as way, not because we force it, but because it stays. Every sorrow means something, even now, even here. Time will gently show the reason or the strength that planted there. Hold your sadness with care, don't rush it, don't deny. Surely as the sun brings morning, your sorrow holds a truth, a light. You don't have to understand it yet, you don't have to be strong today. Just know this, every sorrow is meaningful, and morning always comes.
They keep asking how long it'll take, as if there's a deadline on becoming great. But roads aren't built for racing feet, they're drawn by where your heart wants to be. And some days move like a passing train, and some nights feel stuck in the pouring rain. Still every step is part of the way, if you know what you're walking toward. Speed is loud and direction's quiet, but it's the quiet voice that guides us. It doesn't matter how long it takes, if you know the aim you won't break. Years can pass, seasons change, but time was never the price you pay. What matters most, the simple truth, is having a goal pulling you through. I've seen fast lives end up lost, and slow ones find what they want, because moving quick without a why is just running in a circle at night. You don't know the world your pace, you owe your heart an honest face. If the path feels long and steep, it means the goal is worth the keep. Don't trade purpose for the clock, progress isn't measured in blood. It doesn't matter how long it takes, if your compass points the same way. You can crawl, you can fall behind, still arrive in your own time. What matters more than speed or proof is holding on to what you choose. Every dream has a different stride, some take years just to come alive, but nothing real was built in haste, it was built by those who stayed. So let the hours do what they do, they can't decide the end for you. Long or short, hard or slow, the goal is what makes you go. It never mattered how long it takes, what matters is the aim you make. When you finally reach that place, you won't remember the waiting days, only that you knew your way and you kept it.
If success was guaranteed, everyone would step ahead. If every try was paid in gold, no dream would be left unsaid. But the road I'm walking on doesn't promise anything, just another day to choose if I still believe. It's easy to move when the light is green, harder when the sign won't speak. Anyone can try when unsure, when the finish line is close, but staying with the same fire when the outcome's still cultivate, to keep going without a sign, is a talent of its own. There are days I question why I still give my best this way, when effort doesn't answer back, when hope feels far away. But quitting would be easier than carrying this flame, and yet I show up anyway. That's how I play the game. Motivation fades and rises, what remains is choice. Anyone can chase a certain win when the proof is in their hands, but holding passion steady in the middle of I don't know, that kind of courage doesn't show. It grows in silence, step by slow. To continue without reward is a talent most never know. Maybe this won't lead me where I plan, maybe it will change who I am, but the effort I invest today is shaping me in deeper ways. Even if the world never sees, I know what it costs to keep believing. Not every challenge pays you back, not every dream comes true, but choosing to persist with heart is something only few can do. If talent means staying alive inside when results refuse to shine, then continuing despite the doubt is the rarest gift in mine. Success may come or it may not, but the courage to continue, that was never guaranteed, and that is exactly why it matters.
I've seen people breathe but not feel alive, moving through days just to pass the time. They smile on cue, they play their part, but something's missing their heart. You can survive on habit and sound, but sooner or later you break it down, because living's more than staying here. It's needing something to hold you near. You can't walk forever without a sign. Even the strongest needs a why. We can't live just because we're here. We need a reason that pulls us near, something that holds when the nights get long, something that tells us we belong. Breathing alone won't see us through. Life needs a reason to move. Some find it in a face they love, some in a dream they won't give up, some in the promise they made one day when quitting felt easier than staying. You don't choose it to look strong, you choose it to keep going on when nothing's clear and hope feels thin. That reason is what keeps you in. Time won't tell you who to be, it waits for what you believe. We can't live just by counting years. steps of you. Living starts when you decide what makes you stay alive. When the noise fades and the crowd is gone and you're alone with the dark till dawn, you don't ask how far you've been, and you ask what you're living in. No reason, and the road feels thin. One reason, and you begin again. We're not built to drift or pretend. We're built to live for something real. Not every reason saves the day, but without one we fade away. So hold on to what feels true. That's the reason carrying you. You don't need a perfect plan, just a reason you understand. Because living isn't passing time, it's choosing why.
Didn't start where others did. No head start, no open doors. Different ground beneath my feet, different lines on the floor. But the place you stand is just a place, not a verdict, not a cage. What matters more than where you're from is where you choose to aim. You can rise from anywhere if your eyes are set up there. It's not about where you begin or how far behind you seem. Success listens to the height of the dreams you dare to keep. Set your sights beyond the now. Let your goals pull you out. The ground you start on doesn't decide, it's how high you aim. I've seen people with perfect starts never lift their eyes at all. I've seen quiet ones look up and answer a higher call. Ambition isn't arrogance, it's a compass in your chest. If you choose a small horizon, you'll never see your best. The ladder isn't fate or chance, it's built by where you glance. It's not about where you begin or the map you didn't get. The future bends toward the goals you refuse to let forget. Lift your vision, name it loud, let it lead you through the doubt. A place you stand won't hold you down, it's how high you aim. Aim high doesn't mean you won't fall, it means you won't settle at all. The climb may take a different time, but direction beats the starting line. Every step finds strength and truth when it's pulled by something huge. It's not about where you begin, it never was, it never will. Greatness grows from daring goals and the will to chase them still. Set your sights where That's how futures change.
They ask who builds a life someday, if it's luck or time or what you save. But I've seen empty hands make something real in crowded rooms where nothing's felt. You can have the world laid at your feet, still feel lost when you fall asleep. Because tomorrow doesn't come from things, it comes from what your heart believes. The future isn't found or given, it's imagined then it's driven. There's nothing that creates tomorrow, nothing that pulls the future through. No map, no promise, no borrowed hope, like a dream inside of you. Time won't shape what you'll become, chance won't tell you what to do. Dreams are the only hands that build the life that's waiting for you. Some people move but never choose. Some stay busy just to lose. They chase results, they count the days, but never ask what they're aiming at. A future doesn't grow by chance, it needs a reason, needs a stand. Something strong enough to stay when comfort begs you walk away. The world reacts, it doesn't leave. It follows what you dare to dream. There's nothing that creates tomorrow, nothing that shapes what's coming true. No past, no fear, no guarantee, like a dream you're holding to. The road ahead won't build itself, waiting won't make it new. Dreams are the only force that turns a life into a future you choose. Before the plans, before the proof, before the scars, before the truth, there was a picture in your mind saying this could be your life. Every future ever born started there, quiet and warm, and someone brave enough to say, I'll live for this, not drift away. There's nothing else that makes a future, nothing else that sees you through. Not the years, not the rules, not the voices trying to quiet you. When the world asks who you'll be and the answers feel untrue, remember dreams are how tomorrow's made, and it starts with you. So hold it close, don't let it fade. Dreams don't wait to be explained, they ask one thing simple and true: will you build the future you once dreamed into view?
Pretend I made it alone. I know luck walked me this far. There were doors I didn't earn, moments brighter than my scars. You can have the skill, the pride, still watch chances pass you by. Life doesn't always reward belief, sometimes no is all you see. Talent speaks, but fate decides, and effort waits right by its side. I got here partly by luck, I know. The truth doesn't weaken my 'Cause luck doesn't come when you call. It comes when you're ready at all. Effort, patience, studying, grind, day by day, line by line. That's how you catch what you can't control. That's how luck finds you. I've seen people strong and sure still lose battles they prepared for. I've seen quiet ones stay late, practice hope, accept the wait. Hard work doesn't guarantee, but it sharpens the opportunity. You don't summon fortune's hand, you build the place where it can land. Luck isn't fair, it isn't kind, but it notices who shows up every time. You can't force love to choose your name, you can't demand it plays your name, but effort keeps the door unlocked where chance decides to knock. Persistence, discipline, and time, learning when the days decline. That's not wasted, that's the key. That's what gives luck a reason. I don't worship effort like a god. I know some things are beyond my odds, but I also know regret is born when I stop before the storm. So I work, not to control the end, but to be ready when it bends. Yes, my life is shaped by luck, by timing, turns, and circumstance. But effort is the quiet ground where luck decides to dance. I'll keep trading what I can, mind and hands, again and again. Because effort doesn't promise gold, it just makes me ready to catch it when it comes. Luck passes everyone by, but it stays just a little lantern with those who were ready.
There are down the places you've been, the nights you lost, the days you win. They'll count the years, the scars, the names, but none of that explains a life. You can drift through 1,000 doors, still not know what you're moving for. History remembers the sound, but purpose decides what it meant. It's not the road that made you stay, it's the reason you chose the way. In a lifetime, written one step at a time, the most important line is not what happened or what you endured, but what you were walking toward. When the noise fades and stories end, one truth still stands. A life is defined by the aim you chose, not the wind that pushed you then. Some chase motion, some chase light, some run hard just to feel alive. But movement without a why leaves nothing when the dust goes quiet. You don't need a perfect plan, just a reason you understand. Something strong enough to stay when everything else walks away. Time will take what it always does, but it can't touch your purpose. In a lifetime shaped by fall and climb, the measure isn't time. It's not the glory or the wounds you bear, it's what you were aiming there. When the final pages read aloud above the crowd. A life is known by the goal it served, not the praise or the doubt. Storms will blur the shoreline view. Success won't tell you who you are, only the reason you return to when you're tired, alone and far. When history looks you in the eye, it won't ask how or why. It will ask what you lived to prove, what you believed was true. Because a life, however long it goes, is finally exposed by the purpose that held your soul and the direction you chose. Long after moments disappear and years fall silent in the dark, what remains is simple and clear, what you aimed for from the start.
Living isn't chasing endless dreams or proving who we're meant to be. It's waking up and choosing still to give our best with honest will. I don't know where this road will end. I only know I won't pretend that hope expires with time or age, that grows with every step I take. As long as I can try again, there's more ahead than where I've been. So live is not to give up hope, but until the final day, it's trusting there's still more in me, no matter what the world may say. I take the gifts I've been given and I work with them each day. Living means believing still and choosing effort all the way. Sometimes whisper, not demand, they grow when guided by the hands, but show up quietly again, without a pause, without a plan. Daily work may seem too small, but meaning lives inside it all. Where I repeat, where I refine, becomes the shape of who I am. I don't need to love who I'll be, I just need faith in what I do now. To live is holding possibility until the breath is left my chest. doesn't promise victory. It promises a chance to grow. And every time I choose to try, I answer something deep below. Not everything will come to be, but giving up is not for me. As long as there is time and breath, there's more to learn, more to give. I won't abandon what I'm meant to be before I have truly lived. I'll use my talents, guide my flame through today's work the honest way. Living means I never quit. I give my effort until the last day. I don't measure life by how it ends, but by how faithfully I spend each ordinary precious day. Still believing, still becoming, still
The wind blows the same on every shore. No one gets a different store. Some drift closer to the rising sun. Some fade where the daylight's done. Two ships leave from the same old day, same sky above, same kind of day. Still one arise, one goes astray, and people wonder why. It's never the wind that decides the way. It's how you face it when it starts to play. Storm, dark or brown, low directions bored inside. Life's not rules by what you feel, but how you steer and what you believe. Some blame the wave and they're of course. Some wait for seas of love force. But oceans are never meant to be still. They touch the handle, calm the wheel. A quiet day won't move you far. A wild night shows you who you are. Neither peace nor thunder decides what you become on the other side. The sea doesn't promise a gentle ride. It asks what you'll do with the tide. When can't choose where you will go, it only glows strong or slow, friend or foe. It's the the mindset you embrace. Life's course isn't chance or fate. It's the angle of your fate. When the waves are high and hope feels thin, storms don't end the journey's worth. They reveal what the journey's for. The wind will come, it always does. It doesn't care who you were. East or west is yours to claim by how you set your sail. Neither silence nor the roar. I guess the final word in this life we never gave by the way we choose to face. So let the wind do what it will. You decide the direction still in the endless open blue. The sail is you.
Dreams don't fall into your hands. They don't arrive the way you plan. They're not a moment, not a spark. They're built in silence in the dark. Every try that feels too small, every rise after a fall is shaping something you can't see, but it's shaping you. You don't feel stronger day by day, because strength grows that way. You don't catch a dream all at once. It's not how it's done. You stack the little moments up until they become someone. One small step, one honest try, one more day of showing up, and one day you'll be surprised by the power you've become. There are days it feels like nothing's changed, like effort's drifting down the drain. But even seeds beneath the ground are growing when there's no sound. What feels slow is just the pace of something learning how to stay. You don't rush what's meant to last, you let it grow. Time rewards what's done with care, not what's done in fear. You don't reach the dream in one wind leap. You climb it piece by piece. Every small win, every scar is teaching you who you are. One small step again and again. That's how impossible begins. Someday you'll look back and see you built a strength you didn't believe. Great power doesn't shout its name. It shows up quietly day by day. What feels ordinary now is building something extraordinary. And somehow the miracle isn't overnight. It's that you didn't quit the fight. Dreams are earned in patient ways, in ordinary, faithful days. Not by rushing, not by force, but by staying on the course. One small step is all it takes, taking daily wide awake. And one day you'll stand amazed at the strength you slowly made. Not today, not tomorrow, but someday small.